shut off. Um, right, because now he's going to text me because he wants me to know that he was in somebody else's place for 2 nights. I already called it. You didn't even sleep at the library on Tuesday night. Right. So apparently, when I go to use a toilet or smoke a cigarette, you're talking to people or you're talking to people online. It's called a prostitute. You don't have any friends. Okay? I only use Facebook because of you and I don't talk to anyone. Like I'm supposed to be upset that he went to. I already called it that that's what you were doing, dude. Right. Just go to Pine Street Inn. You don't have to sleep outside tonight, though, because he said you're boring. Because your dick doesn't work and you have no money. You don't have any medication that person wants. And you burnt through 150 in SNAP units by selling it already. Right? It's called the prostitute. Right, you go. This person, I told you he's sadistically deranged. He's sadistically insane. He texts me, Sigh, how did I rape you? Okay, so you want to keep talking about that. Is he masturbating to it? Okay. You raped me on August 9th of 2024 because you're a rapist. You're sadistically insane. It goes beyond rape, everything that you do and say to me. So you need to move on. I know you just go, a friend? It's called a prostitute. Not he has any friends. She's been with you since uh, April of 2024 because clearly in 2023 you were at Colleen's place. Um, so you have a friend? Okay, is that what you told the people at Spalding? That you have friends? How come your friends didn't sign you out of Spalding and take you camping for 6 weeks? Oh, yeah, you just go. How is he even having time to be doing this? He's on his phone a lot, doing a whole bunch of fucked up shit that he keeps secret. I told you there's a constant thing going on in his head continuously. Right. He's clearly on Facebook and Messenger and stuff talking to people. That's why he did what he did. That's exactly why he did what he did. He knew exactly what he was doing. He does the same thing over and over again. He'll never stop doing it. So anyway, today is the day after Call Royal Caribbean because my sister and I are getting all excited about the cruise now because we used to take cruises together. Right. So the more that you sort of like talk to people and explain to them exactly what this person is doing, right? Just go to Pine Street Inn. That's what he's done before. He has no reason to be sleeping outside, right? And that's where all the druggies and stuff go. So maybe think about getting a job if you need more money, right? You'll get paid again on the second. You'll get your SNAP again on the second. You can sell that, continue prostituting. You don't need to be going into people's places. You do it because you're a prostitute. And you're sick and you do some sort of deviance and stuff. I doubt your friend thinks you're boring. He realizes that your dick doesn't work. And whoa, like, I don't know why that chick was with you because you can't even, like, you're gross and you can't even do anything. Just like he told me he did before. Right. So no one's going to actually let you stay in their housing very long because you have nothing to offer them. You don't have friends, you don't have a family. It's just like I said in the live stream, exactly what I said. Right. How could I rape you when we don't have sex? He's sadistically deranged. I just wanted my phone back, bitch. That's why he doesn't have a family or anything. Oh, and by the way, you don't have access to my Amazon account anymore. Amazon fixed it, right? So find some other person to use their email and telephone number, because clearly Amazon, until you get a new phone, they're not going to let you have another account with them. Right? You have a new phone, just set up a new Amazon account. It's not a big deal. Like I said, I'll mail your passport to your mailing address, and you can pick it up there. I don't know which reduced Charlie card is yours at the moment. I'd have to figure it out, because I'm not mailing you my card by mistake and losing my card. And he just jumps trains anyway. So it's a form of abuse, like I said, to destroy Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's every year. That's what he thinks is a new holiday. And I'm really grateful that this happened before we came out here. Because he would have done that shit here like he did last year. That's his actual true self. That's why he's on that type of medication. And probably that medication will be increased. That's why the person talks with them once a month. Right. So hopefully that goes into his permanent medical record when he goes to an emergency room or into Gavin again. Right. I don't care if you want to put him on Adderall. That's up to you guys. But those mood stabilizers and shit need to be increased. Right. And then he should probably be placed in that rooming house for brain injury. Some situation like a Father Bill's rooming house where they don't care if he uses. So he'll just stay in that, getting drunk and high until he dies. Just as I stated, your acting stuff doesn't work. You don't really hurt me anymore, especially since April. And when people are into like deviant stuff, the thrill of stealing you away from me goes away. So eventually it'll be the same clothes, not bathing, the long matted down hair and stuff. Yeah. Then it becomes a little bit hot. Like, I don't believe he slept at the library Tuesday nights, and I don't know if it was the dude from that day that I told you talked to him, or someone on Facebook. He's just meeting complete strangers, unless he went out to Quincy, spent the night at that Bobby guy's house, and doesn't have the drugs that guy wants. That he knows are all in housing that you can't have people in, they'll get evicted. EBT card. Don't text your sister, but then I'll take off, so you text your sister. Right. Solidifying that you can never step foot anywhere near me or my sister again. That's about it. So I guess if you want updates on your insanity, you can tune into live streams that I do, since I'm on the internet, but you don't even say you know I'm on the internet because you're so insane. When did I say anything about you raping me? Everyone knows you did it, and I'm sure you don't care. It's called rape by coercion, and it's an annulment, not a divorce. They already told me in camp. They told me it's an annulment. I don't have power of attorney over him anymore. Right. He took the EBT card. He's gone. I have an offer to go to my storage. People have already told me you need to change your storage, get everything out of there, throw his shit away. He has nowhere to put clothes anyway, and he doesn't care about that. And then Right, he doesn't have access to my storage, he doesn't have the code to get in or a key. He's not the storage has never been told he's a person using it. A person like that doesn't want to go on a trip. He doesn't care about bumper cars and stuff like that. It's the only enjoyment is being sadistically deranged. Yeah, obviously the text is to let me know that he's prostituting himself. I don't care. I already called it that you were doing that. It's not a surprise or a mystery. That's about it. Nothing else is really coming to my mind. You could try to go back to Quincy and find Colleen. Right. I'll just go back to Facebook and find another John that'll last you maybe a day. Right. You have no cash money, you have no drugs you can sell, and you already sold your 150 in SNAP food. So sell your phone. I don't know, like just whatever, however it is you ended up in some John's place for 2 nights. Just go to Pine Street Inn. He goes to Pine Street Inn. Not you'll be sleeping outside. Yeah, he doesn't sleep outside. I explained that. That's all part of bullshit too. Yeah, didn't you have an appointment yesterday about getting into a brain injury place? Go back to Gavin, go to CSS, go into I don't think a halfway house is going to work. It has to be like a Father Bill's where they don't care about his using. Try to get Social Security like the woman told you, get a lawyer, all of that. Thanks. Yeah, bon voyage for sure. Single cruising, I mean, now I'm on bumper cars because of this person, but whatever. I have fun on cruises, so trying to, I guess, behave. My sister's already saying something about we're not going to be drinking, and I just look at her like we're not. We we might we might have a drink or two. Yeah, we might have a drink or two. We'll see. She doesn't know about the second trip yet because that involves airfare and stuff. She has to go to Florida to do it. Surprise, planes, trains, and surprise, you're not going planes, trains, and automobiles either. Right, just